Have you ever felt a deep sense of emptiness, even when everything seems okay on the surface? That strange, quiet ache of loneliness when you're surrounded by people, or the sting of jealousy that feels like it's eating you from the inside out. It's a feeling so human, so raw, that we often push it away, pretending it's not there. But what if these dark feelings were actually a gift? A long time ago, a philosopher named Nietzsche looked at the world and saw a strange problem emerging. He worried that as life became more comfortable, more convenient, more easy, people would become weaker. Not physically weaker, but weaker in spirit. He saw a future where we would do anything to avoid pain, to numb ourselves from heartbreak, failure, and fear. And in doing so, we would lose the very thing that makes us strong, the very thing that makes life meaningful. Does that sound familiar? Does it feel like he was looking right at us right now? Think about the last time your heart was broken. The pain is immense, isn't it? It feels like the world is ending. Every song, every place, every memory is a fresh wound. Our first instinct is to run. We distract ourselves with work, with parties, with endless scrolling on our phones. We tell ourselves, I just need to forget. I just need to stop feeling this. We try to find a shortcut back to happiness, a life hack to erase the pain. But Nietzsche would ask a different question. He wouldn't ask how to avoid the pain. He would ask, what is this pain trying to teach you? Pain is a signal. It's your soul's way of telling you that something needs attention. When you break your heart, the pain isn't just a random punishment. It's a spotlight shining on what you value, on what you truly desire in a connection with another person. It reveals your deepest needs for love, for trust, for vulnerability. By running from the pain, you're also running from the lesson. Running from the opportunity to understand yourself on a level you never could when things were easy. The strength you gain from sitting with that discomfort, from truly understanding why it hurts, is a strength that no easy life could ever give you. It forges you. Now, let's talk about fear. The fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of not being good enough. This fear can be paralyzing. It whispers in your ear, don't try. You'll only embarrass yourself. It's safer to stay where you are. And so, many of us do. We choose the familiar path, the guaranteed outcome, the life without risk. We build a comfortable cage for ourselves, decorated with security and predictability. But what we don't realize is that the cage, no matter how comfortable, is still a cage. Nietzsche believed that the greatest people were the ones who were willing to dance on the edge of the abyss. They were the ones who felt the fear and moved toward it anyway. Why? Because on the other side of your greatest fear lies your greatest growth. The goal isn't to become fearless. That's impossible. The goal is to become courageous. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's acting in spite of it. When you face that thing you're terrified of, whether it's public speaking, starting a new business, or just telling someone how you truly feel, you are not just overcoming an obstacle. You are expanding the boundaries of who you are. Every time you choose courage over comfort, you become a little more you. This leads to a really powerful idea. Nietzsche talked about becoming who you are. It sounds simple, almost too simple. But think about it. How much of your life is spent trying to be who you think you should be? We absorb expectations from our parents, our friends, our society. We chase goals that aren't really ours. We wear masks to fit in, to be liked, to be accepted. We become a collection of other people's ideas, a jumble of expectations and what-ifs. And we wonder why we feel so empty. We wonder why we feel like an imposter in our own lives. The journey of becoming who you are is a process of subtraction, not addition. It's about shedding all the layers that aren't you. It's about questioning every belief you hold and asking, is this truly mine? Or is this something I was just taught to believe? This process is not comfortable. It often means disappointing people. It means walking a path that others might not understand. It means choosing your own values, even when they conflict with the world around you. This is the ultimate struggle. It's not a fight against an external enemy. It's the fight for your own soul. And it's a fight worth having because the reward is authenticity. The reward is living a life that is genuinely, unapologetically yours. Consider the role of suffering in all of this. We've been taught that suffering is bad, something to be avoided at all costs. Modern life is a testament to this belief. We have endless entertainment to distract us, endless conveniences to shield us from hardship. But Nietzsche saw it differently. He famously said, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." We've turned this into a cliché, a motivational poster. But the original meaning is much deeper and darker. He wasn't just talking about bouncing back. He was talking about transformation. True, deep suffering carves you out. It hollows you. But it is in that empty space that something new can grow. Think of the strongest, wisest, most compassionate people you know. I guarantee they have suffered. Their wisdom wasn't learned from a book. It was earned in the fire. Their compassion wasn't a choice. It was forged by their own pain, which allowed them to truly understand the pain of others. An easy, painless life creates a shallow person. A life that has known struggle, that has known the depths of despair and found a way back. That is a life of depth, a life of meaning. The suffering itself is not the point. The point is what you do with it. Do you let it crush you, or do you let it create you? This is where the idea of the overman, or the Superman, comes in. It's not about being a superhero with powers. It's about being a spiritual athlete. It's about a person who is so psychologically strong that they can take all the pain, all the chaos, all the meaninglessness of life and still affirm it. They can look at the world with all its heartbreak and tragedy and say, "Yes, I accept it all, the good and the bad, the joy and the suffering, and I would live it all again." This is an incredible standard, isn't it? It feels almost impossible, but it's not about achieving it perfectly. It's about the striving. It's about the daily choice to face discomfort instead of running from it. It's the choice to find meaning in your struggles rather than just enduring them. It's choosing to see every challenge not as a curse, but as a test of your strength, your creativity, your will. So, how do we apply this in our own lives right now? It starts with small things. The next time you feel that pang of jealousy, don't just distract yourself. Sit with it. Ask it what it's trying to tell you. What insecurity is it pointing to? What do you feel you lack that someone else has? The answer is a roadmap to your own growth. The next time you feel the deep ache of loneliness, don't just frantically text everyone you know. Sit in the silence. What does this loneliness crave? Is it connection? Is it purpose? Is it a deeper relationship with yourself? This isn't about self-punishment. It's about self-respect. It's about respecting yourself enough to listen to the difficult signals your mind and body are sending you. An easy life promises happiness, but it often delivers boredom and meaninglessness. A difficult life, a life of struggle and overcoming, promises something far more valuable. It promises a self that you have built, a self that you can be proud of, a self that is strong enough to not just survive life, but to truly live it. Nietzsche's prediction wasn't a curse, it was a warning, and it was an invitation to choose the harder path, the path of self-overcoming, the path that leads not to a life of ease, but to a life of power, the power to create your own values, the power to find joy not in the absence of pain, but in your ability to transform it, the power to become who you are. The question for you is, will you accept the invitation? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. What is a struggle that has made you stronger? Share your experience in the comments below. It's in sharing these stories that we realize we're not alone in the fight. And if these ideas resonate with you, subscribe for more conversations about living a deeper, more meaningful life. Thanks for being here.